Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and today is our May 22nd edition of the Massage Chair Industry Update. And we've got some stuff to cover today, quite a bit of stuff to cover. First of all, we'll go over stock with you. The Inada Black Leather Sonyo is out of stock until June 17th. The IT 9800 in the black and brown is back ordered, but they should be in this week. The Human Touch chairs are good. Panasonic, the MA70, which was originally supposed to be just back ordered until June, is now back ordered until July. Osaki, the brown is back ordered on the 7200H until the end of the month, and the taupe and ivory of the 7075R are back ordered until the end of the month, which isn't that much longer, another week or so. The OS 4000, they have lots of cream, but the others are out. All the other colors are out of stock until next week. And the OS 3000, we're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute, but the OS 3000, they've completely remodeled it. If you remember, well, we'll talk about it now. The OS 3000 originally was a very similar lookalike to the OS 4000, except the 4000 had a couple of extra features. Well, my experience has been that whenever you have two chairs that are very, very similar, most consumers will buy the higher priced one with greater features, and I think that's what's happened here. So Osaki has reevaluated that OS 3000. They've come out with a new model, and they're going to call it the OS 3000, but the pictures are very different. It's a nice looking chair. It doesn't have the shoulder airbags. It looks more like a traditional chair, traditional massage chair with some nice little lines and designs on the side of the side panels. But we will have those pictures up in this week, and you can take a look at it and get an idea for it. But the price point, I believe, is the same. The color selections should be the same, but I'll have more of that data up as we get more information on it. So, anyways, the Osaki OS 3000 is a new body design. It will not look like the OS 4000. It has a new design all its own. Luraco, the Black Eye Robotic 6 is out of stock until June, but the caramel and the brown are in stock. And I might mention that we had Manthan from iRobotics, or from Luraco, come by. He flew from Texas in to visit me and to visit one of my customers to update the software or the firmware for the chairs, and added a new stretch program, which I love. Before, the stretch program was just the ottoman going up and down. Now it's the ottoman and the chair back working simultaneously, which is how most stretch programs work. And Manthan came and kind of checked over my machine, make sure everything was working right. Very nice fellow. He got caught by, he was delayed. His flight was delayed to Salt Lake from Dallas because of tornadoes. And of course, we know that this last week has been a nightmare for tornadoes, particularly in Oklahoma. And our hearts go out to the folks of Oklahoma. But Manthan came and he fixed our chair, not fixed it, but he upgraded our chair and checked it through and made sure everything was working right. And went to one of my customers here locally. Really impressed with their customer service. Thanks, Manthan, for coming out and visiting us, and thanks for taking care of our chair. Luraco does a good job of that. Human Touch, from May 17th to June 24th, are offering a 5-year extended warranty for the Zero Gravity 4.0. So if you're going to get a Zero Gravity 4.0 and you live in the continental United States, in any of the United States, you will get a full 5-year extended parts and labor in-home warranty with your chair purchase, which is a great deal. The Yume price, Inada announced last week that their price of their Yume was going down from $59.99 down to $52.99. Now, the Yume is a nice chair. I really like that chair. It's a much more simple chair, a smaller chair than the Inada Sonyo. Wonderful chair, very firm massage, good neck traction feature. It has the rocking motion, which we've not seen in a chair before. And they also innovated that thera-elliptical kneading of the calves. Instead of just having compression on the calves, now it has kneading. This chair has kneading on it, and it's a pretty cool feature. But that chair has been dropped in price down to $52.99, we're happy to announce. And that chair was already a pretty good percentage. Well, when I say pretty good percentage, about 20% of Inada's sales. Now I suspect that will jump up quite a bit with the price drop. And I think the interest in that chair will go up quite a bit as well. By the way, there was a press release out last week, or earlier this week, that the Yume was on a TV show called The Middle on the May 8th episode. And apparently it was a Mother's Day gift that was being looked at by one of the characters of the show. But, you know, the Inada Sonia was once in the show, 30 Rock, as Tracy Morgan's chair. He had a red Inada Sonia, which we thought was pretty cool. Well, now the Yume's in this show, the middle, and they're getting some good press from those television appearances, no doubt. Oh, by the way, any other massage chair, Omega, Cosia, they all have good stock as far as I'm aware of. Lorocco sent me a little email saying that they are that their motor is a 24 DC motor, 24 volt DC motor, whereas most of the other chairs, if not all of the other chairs, are a 120 volt or 240 volt AC chair. So the DC, I can't remember from college, it's been so many years ago, but the DC I think is a more efficient running motor, if I'm not mistaken. And it sounds like that's the kind of motor that Lorocco's using in their chairs. The AC is, I think, a less efficient running motor, but most chairs have a 120 or 240 volt AC motor. And I may be wrong in this, so if anybody wants to correct me on my definition or my understanding of the efficiency of these two different types of motors, let me know. I still plan on going down to Texas to visit Lorocco and to visit Osaki. I was supposed to do that at the end of May. Well, we're getting close to the end of May, and I don't think I'm going to make it. But hopefully early in June or sometime in June I'll get down there. But I'd like to go and visit Lorocco's manufacturing area to verify once and for all that they do make a good percentage of their chair in the United States. I've been getting a lot of pushback from other people that tell me that the chair is not really a 60% American-made chair. Well, that has been a bit of a source of some concern for me. And it should be for all of the retailers if that is in fact not true. But I believe that it's true. I don't believe they can, register this product with the Department of Commerce or the Federal Trade Commission or whoever it is that they register their products with and not be true to what it is that they're stating. So I am looking forward to go down and seeing some of the tooling, the assembly, of course, and how they manufacture some of the parts that they say they manufacture here in the U.S. I think that's pretty cool. I'll also be visiting Osaki and checking out my friends there and seeing how their operation works, also in Texas, and I will make videos of all of it for your enjoyment and perusal, so stay tuned for that. Father's Day is coming up. I cannot publicly mention of any specials that we have because some of our massage chair companies do not like discounting on their chairs. We will have a showroom special for Father's Day. And feel free to call our showroom at 801. Well, actually, call the toll-free number, 888-259-5380, 888-259-5380. And myself or someone will chat with you and let you know what the Father's Day specials are. And we'll make sure it's a good special, worth your while to get something for Dad on Father's Day. And by the way, I might mention that our primary massage chair shopper is a male, in the 44 to 54 year range. Baby boomer kind of... target. So if that sounds like your dad or you, give me a call and we'll hook you up with a Father's Day special. Okay, what else can I tell you? Oh, I've got some floor models for sale. I'm going to be making room for some other chairs, and so we're going to be clearing out some of our floor models. So I have the IT 7800, the IT 9800, and the IT 8200 that we'll be selling. And most of them, I think, still have some warranty on them from that first year. But I'll be selling them at very, very good prices. So give me a call again at the toll-free number that I mentioned earlier, and I can tell you what the pricing is for those three models. I also have a cream Sonio, another cream Sonio for sale. We're asking $69.99 for this one. So if you're interested in that, of course, the Inada Sonia is our top-selling chair. It's also the most expensive chair out there. But we have this one. It's about 3 months old. About 2.5 months old for $69.99, which is $1,000 off its list price. So that's a good deal. Give me a call again at the toll-free number, and I'll get you hooked up with that one. I wrote some blog posts since our last massage chair industry update. There's some good ones in there. One I wrote was called 5 Tips to Help You Decide Which Chair to Get. And, for people that are getting started in massage chair shopping, it can be confusing, a little overwhelming. There's so many models, so many companies, good companies, bogus companies, good features, fluffy features, whatever. But I wrote an article about 5 things that you can kind of consider looking at when you're looking to buy a massage chair. It'll kind of help you maybe narrow it down right off the bat, and then you can start looking at particular models. Also wrote an article comparing the Yume to the Panasonic 30007. Now this was an email that I received from a customer inquiring about the differences, and so I go over it in bullet point, and it's very succinct and very well delineated for you to take a quick look at and see the differences between those two chairs. But that was an interesting question to have that, and of course that turns into a blog post when you ask me a real good question and I answer it, and it's worthy of putting on the blog. This was a good question. I also started a series of articles reviewing the different warranties of the different massage chair companies. Last week I did Panasonic. That was part 1 of our 8-part series, because we carry 8 major brands, 8 of the major name brand massage chairs. And I believe I'll be doing Inada this week. So stay tuned for part 2, and there'll be one a week, probably one a week, of the different warranties for the different companies. And what I'm doing is I'm going through the warranty. I'm not just saying, okay, it's 3 years parts and labor or 1 year parts and labor in home. I'm going through it, and I'm stipulating with some things that maybe need to be stipulated so that there's no question about what the real coverage is. Like to say 3 years parts and labor, what does it really cover? Because they are really, even though they're comprehensive warranties, they are still limited in what the companies will cover. And so I like to go through the warranties and make sure that it's pretty clear what is and what is not covered, how long it's covered for, whatnot. So I'll go over that with you. In the last article I wrote, the first one of this series, it's on the Panasonic massage chairs. Okay, how are we doing here? So we talked about Father's Day. We talked about the extended warranty for the Human Touch 0G 4.0, visit from Morocco, the used chairs that we have for sale, the Yume price drop, and stock status. I think that should just about do it. It's a fun time for massage chairs. The companies are making some changes, new models coming out. It's the middle of the summer. We're getting into the summer portion, which is typically a slower time for massage chair sales. But often, this is maybe the season where some companies are coming out with new models. They want to have new models out in the summer and fall before the fourth quarter, when sales really pick up. So we'll kind of keep our eyes peeled for new models. Like Osaki has this new OS 3000, and I'll let you know if there's anything else on board. Before hopefully let you know before it's fully public knowledge. But anyways, if you have any questions, you can feel free to give me a call on the toll-free number. You can always email me. You can visit us on our Facebook page. Please feel free to like this video, like us, share us on YouTube or on Twitter or Facebook. Follow our channel on YouTube. I put out new videos every week, not just the massage chair industry updates, but feature reviews for particular chair models, massage chair models. So subscribe to the channel, and you'll get those regular updates every time I put out a new video. And we try to put out 1 or 2 a week. But that should do it for this week for Massage Chair Industry Update. I'm Dr. Alan Widener from Massage Chair Relief. Thank you for visiting us today, and we look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks again. Bye-bye.